Cancer, hi, happy Monday to you. I just want to say thank you so much, because we had talked last week about me having really low sort of views on the Cancer videos, and you guys have come through tenfold. I had 1,200 views on the Cancer video that I did last week, so thank you so much for your kindness and your love and your thumbs up, and for viewing my videos. I really appreciate it, because I just love to do this so much, and I just love to bring the free content here for you, Cancer. So thank you for showing up for me. I really do appreciate it. I am here to do a reading for you happily for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Cancer. Here we go. I'm using this deck. I can't remember if I used it for you last week or not, but it is the Modern Witch. That's what it is. It's the Modern Witch. It's one of my favorite decks, actually, and I haven't used it in a while. It's one of my favorite decks because it's the only deck that I've been able to find. I think there's one other out there that depicts people of color, and I just love that it is... yeah, that's not something that I usually see in decks, so it's really wonderful, and I'm using it in honor of the Halloween season, as it is a witch's deck, right? So witches, the Modern Witch deck is what I'm using, and I'm just going to ask for Archangel Michael, Archangel Chamuel for guidance and understanding in this reading for our Cancer friends, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I'm also going to be using the Light Seers Tarot. If you're interested in any of the cards that I use, you'll see them down below. There's a link for my Amazon store. If you're interested in that, just know that I do make 10% if you do decide to buy something through the Amazon store. But nonetheless, one of my favorite decks is the Light Seers Tarot. So I need Archangel Michael, Archangel Chamuel, please, if I could have my angels and guides. I do need help with your signs and symbols for reading for Cancer, please. And then, in honor of Halloween, I have brought out a deck that I have forgotten that I had. It is called... Where's the little book? Where's my little book? Oh, sitting right in front of me. I slay myself sometimes. Okay, so Witch's Wisdom. That's what this one's called. It's the Witch's Wisdom Oracle. Now, in this Witch's Wisdom Oracle, they do talk about spells. They do talk about witches. I just want you to know I'm not a witch. And really, when they talk about that sort of stuff, it's really about your energy. When they talk about casting spells, it really is about your energy and how you're using that with other people, how you're using that on yourself, because thoughts do become things, right? All right, so thank you very much for clicking here. If you are brand new, I am Elsie, and you are at 10 of Cups Tarot, and I am here to do your reading for the week ahead. Your readings are on Mondays. All right. I'm just going to put this here, and let's get started. Just got to cut these babies here. It's good to see you, by the way. I'm really enjoying being able to... I don't know, there's something about doing a reading and connecting with someone. It's almost as though I feel your connection. I feel your energy when I feel as though I'm looking at you. I don't know how to explain that, but it's true. So I decided just to go back to doing it this way because it's what I enjoy. So here we go. I am going to ask for... what's going on the week ahead for Cancer, please? If you can give us information about anything for the highest good of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If I could please have any information about love, about home, about hearth, about good energy and good energy and good health. I just dropped out the 4 of Pentacles. I've been feeling a little bit closed off. So if I could have more information, please, if you could throw some cards for us, we'd appreciate it. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Cancer for the week ahead, please. Cancer. All right, so we have the Hierophant. You start out with the Hierophant. So the Hierophant has many meanings depending on the cards that come up around it. So what has come up around it is in my little pile right here. But the Hierophant can mean a few things. It can mean corporation. It can mean church. It can mean someone who's in authority, someone who is a psychologist, psychiatrist. It can also mean doing the right thing. So it's a card of essentially of morality, really. So let's find out what's going on here. The next card I see is the Sun. So these two cards are both major arcana cards, which means that you really can't do anything to step around these things, that you must go through them. These cards that are major arcana are put in your path so you stay on your divine path. So the Hierophant tells me that you're here to do the right thing and that the sun is shining on that. So you are making good choices, good, you're making good, you're making good choices, you're making good decisions, you can see things that are going on in the future. I'm not saying that you're a seer, is what I'm saying is you all of a sudden get a feeling of, yeah, that's a good thing to do. I think it's going to work out for me. And that's because the Sun and the Hierophant are here together. It's almost like the Sun amplifies the ability to do the right thing. For me, also as a reader, the Sun is about growth. So you can see that there's a child here, happily riding a horse, really smiling. Everything, all is well, is what I heard in my head, all is well. And that the sunflowers here are, you know, they always, for those of you who live like in the Midwest or in the prairies, you'll know that that's the sunflower will always turn its face to the sun. So unless there is no sun, and then it will turn its face towards another sunflower to help it with its energy. So the sun itself is here. I believe that it's shining on the Seven of Pentacles. I believe that you, Cancer, are trying to plant the intention of something good, something that will, something that is going to help you in the future. So you're not considering that this thing may help you now. You're planting seeds of intention for the future. And the Seven of Pentacles is about waiting, right? Because when you plant your intentions, you don't usually get those blessings immediately. Usually they need time to go out to the universe and come back to you. The Five of Swords tells me that there could be something that you're fighting for right now. Someone that you're arguing with. Also, it could be someone that you're fighting with. But I feel as though it's important to you to win. It's important to you to be the last man standing or the last woman standing. So I feel as though you are planting the seeds of intention because you want to come out victorious in the end. You have a lot of opportunities here, but something tells me that you're not taking them. I feel like it's opportunities of love. I feel like this is someone. I feel like it could be someone who is Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. It could be someone who is an air sign. I feel like you want the Seven of Cups. So cups being emotion, right? You have a lot of emotional choices here to make, and you have a lot of emotional. Oh, I feel like you. I'm getting a lot of things and I'm trying to decipher them. So, Kate, just give me a second here. So I feel as though it's about love. You have a lot of people who you could choose to be your partner, but you have your eye on one person. And you want to win that person at any cost. So I feel like you are relentlessly maybe pursuing that person. I don't think it's really in an in-your-face kind of a way. I think it is sort of in a little, I'm still here, hello, I'm still here, sending a text, I'm still here. And I feel like you want to heal something with this person. So even though I have 5 cards here, I feel like it's about one person. Now, we do have the Hierophant here, so it could be about a Taurus. We do have the Sun here, so it could be about the Leo. We have Pentacles here, so again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then, of course, the air signs I had talked about. And the Seven of Cups, which is, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So I feel as though it could be someone who is an air sign, but let's take a look. Let's clarify further. The deck that I'm going to use to clarify is the Light Seers Tarot, because it's one of my faves. Hang on, I got stuff here. There we go. All right. Archangel Michael, Archangel Chamuel, please. If I could have your understanding and guidance in this reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And also my angels and guides. I do need your help with signs and symbols, please. Thank you. All right. Let's find out about the Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here? The Hierophant is here because the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like you were feeling stuck. You were feeling stuck. It could be about a Taurus. You were feeling stuck about doing the right thing, or you were feeling stuck about a Taurus. I feel like you were overthinking that whole thing. That, the Judgment is the Judgment card. Now, I've been pulling the Judgment card on almost every reading, you guys, and that's because there is Mercury retrograde, and that's coming up on the 14th of October. And Mercury retrograde is, you know, there's about a week lead up and about a week lead out. So we're in Mercury retrograde for about 4 weeks, and that's right now. So the Judgment tells me that it's someone from your past or someone you've dealt with in the past that may be coming to the forefront and helping you to clean your karma or you to clean theirs. So usually it's because there's unfinished business, and that's where Mercury retrograde takes over. If you're not familiar with Mercury retrograde, please Google that. It is about Mercury sitting, you know, almost slowed right down to nothing in the planetary lineup here. And then all the planets are kind of lapping that planet, throwing energy on it. And that's what kind of makes things a little wacky for a bit. The Sun, let me clarify the Sun, please. Why is the Sun here for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What kind of good decisions is Cancer making? Good decisions. Good decisions. You're making decisions, creative decisions. I can't speak. You see, this is what Mercury retrograde does. So we've got the Empress, who is also someone who is very intuitive. She's highly intuitive, in fact. She is someone who's very creative and who is a creator of life, a creator of things that will help other people. They create opportunities in their life, and they're someone who is very kind and loving. So I feel as though you have intuition, Cancer, and that you are being urged to use that intuition before you plant any seeds of intention here. So I feel like you are starting to open up spiritually or more spiritually. And although, don't make a mistake about it, spirituality for everybody is different. We all think it is the same, just like we feel that religion is the same, but it's not. Spirituality is different for every person. So I feel as though the person that I'm connecting with is someone who's making good decisions about leveling up in their spirituality. So they're doing their practices. They're practicing meditation, manifestation. Someone who wants to really connect with spirit. And the Sun, please. Why do we have the Sun here? Clarify the Sun. Once again, we have the Hierophant. So I have a feeling you might be dealing with Taurus only because the Empress is also Taurus. Okay, we've got 2 here. So I feel like you're dealing with the Taurus. I feel like you're making good decisions. I feel like if you are going to pursue this person, that you should continue to do that. And you should do it in a manner which is, I'm hearing, which is under the table? No, which is under the radar. That's what I'm hearing, under the radar. So in a way that's under the radar. So not really forcefully and in their face, but under the radar. The 7 of Pentacles that I have here is being clarified by the King of Swords. So this person, maybe you're planning... Okay, so I feel like I'm talking to someone who has gotten out of a relationship, who's been out of a relationship, who has spoken to a lawyer. That's where the King of Swords is here. I feel like you want to speak up and you want to let them know that you are in the midst of maybe getting a divorce and you just want to be able to move forward in your life. You're planting good seeds of intention here, Cancer. And if you are someone who's not married, I feel like you're just ready to speak up in your life. You're just ready to be more vocal about the things that you want and about the things that you feel are owed to you, because it's been quite some time since you actually spoke up for yourself against other people who aren't necessarily having your best interest at heart. Okay, we've got some sticking out here. I'm going to take them. You can see them there. There we go. I've got the Page of Swords. Page of Swords tells me that you're watching someone on the internet. You want this new path in love. The Page of Wands, you want to try again. You want to go back to the beginning. You would like to try again with this person. I think you tried once and it didn't work. And what I mean by it didn't work is that maybe you and this person were getting close, and then someone else swooped in for the catch. And that's the person that this person is with right now. So I feel like you want to try again. The Page of Wands tells me that it's, you know, it's good news. You feel like it's good news that you make contact with this person again, or they're making contact with you. And that the page is also about starting again, learning something new. So I think you're learning about how to draw this person back with some passion, I feel. And I also feel that when I look at the Page of Swords, that you've been watching them online. So you've been watching whatever it is that they're doing online that interests you. But I think that you are learning how to sow the seeds of intention by watching them online, because you're getting to know what they like and what they don't like. I do have you right here. The Cancer, this is your card, the card of the Chariot. It is clarifying the Five of Swords. So that tells me that you want success. You want to be the last man standing. So I think what you're trying to do is that you're going to try and get this person to pay more attention to you than the person that they're paying attention to. So this person could be in another relationship. This person has caught your eye and they could be in another relationship. But I feel like you want success with this person in terms of maybe some sort of a relationship or seeing them again, or I don't know what. But I guess we'll keep looking here. So the Five of Swords, please clarify. Five of Swords, please. Five of Swords is telling me about the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're passionate about this person and you want to be their only person. You see them as the Queen of Wands. You see them as someone who is self-confident and beautiful, someone who commands attention. I think this person definitely commands your attention. So I feel that you feel that they are someone who is highly sought after, and that you are trying to seek after this person as well. But you have a lot of opportunities here. It's not like you don't have any opportunities in love, because we pulled the Seven of Cups, right? And the Seven of Cups is having lots of opportunity emotionally. I mean, it can also mean that you're a little bit confused about what to do, because, you know, along with a lot of opportunity comes a lot of confusion. What do I take, right? But then we have the Three of Cups, and I feel like you had your heart broken. And so the person that broke your heart could be someone who is an air sign. But I feel like since that person broke your heart, that you're no longer going to be choosing from the cups, that you're just going to go back to the person that you had your eye on initially. And I think that you're just going to stay with that person because you don't want anyone else. I feel like you're falling in love with this person from the past. And that person, you're trying to bring them into your present, because I think that you initially thought that you didn't have any feelings, but you do. Yeah. The Lovers is here. Actually, the Lovers came out upside down. I flipped it up. The Lovers is here, and it's in the reverse. It came up and I flipped it upright. But the Lovers in the reverse tells me that one of you is in and one of you is not. So that you may be having love feelings, love type feelings for this person, but they don't have that for you. So maybe I feel like you two have been, you know, it shows these two here nose to nose, that you two are very different people. You come from different walks of life, different religious backgrounds, different ethnic backgrounds. I feel like you look different, that maybe one of you has darker skin, one of you has lighter skin. I feel as though you have a lot of passion with this person when you do get together with them, that you guys have really good passionate times, but I feel as though someone else has swooped in to get the attention of this person. All right. I just want to clarify Judgment here. Why is the Judgment card here, please? And what are we overthinking about the Taurus? Why is the Judgment card here, please? Judgment card is here because of the Four of Wands. So I feel like when this person comes forward, or if you're successfully bringing this person from your past to your present, I feel like you're looking at maybe thinking about a stable relationship. you know, not necessarily marriage. This is the Four of Wands, which is the minor arcana marriage card. But I feel like you are looking for something that might be stable, someone you can hang out with, someone who's your +1 at a wedding, you know, something like that. And then I see the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords tells me that you have put down burdens, that you've been working on yourself, that you are trying to clear your mind of things that sabotage you. It's self-sabotage. When you are not at the Ten of Swords, I feel as though it is self-sabotage. To me, the Eight of Swords, which is sitting right here, by the way, is the self-sabotage. So I feel like the self-sabotage, you self-sabotaged yourself when it came to this Taurus person. And I think that you're feeling remorseful about that a little bit, and I think you're trying to make things work again. So I feel as though you feel the sun is shining on all of this, and that, you know, we've had within the last 3 cards, we've had the Taurus card of Taurus show up 3 times, 2 Hierophants and an Empress. But I feel as you feel that this person is someone who is highly spiritual, someone who is who's highly sought after, and you want to be the person who gets them, I think. Okay, so why is the Hierophant here, please? Why is the Hierophant and the Empress here, please, with the Sun? Hierophant, because of the Devil. You two are really attracted to each other. There is a real pull of passion between the two of you, and I feel as though you feel this person is really spectacular when it comes to, and you know, that's the thing about Taurus. Taurus is usually pretty sexy, and the Devil is about, you know, passionate times, right? So I feel like you're really attracted to this Taurus, and you just kind of want to see if you can get it back, if you can get this person back. I think it might be a Taurus. Give me just one moment here. We have the Knight of Cups. So I think that there might be a sorry on the table. Someone might be coming in for, are you going to apologize to them about something? What's going on here? Are you going to apologize to them about something? The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, I see an apology. You are bringing forward everything that you've got. You're loading all the barrels, and you're going to shoot them up with love, I think. I think you're going to try really hard. So why is the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords here, please? Page of Wands, Page of Swords. Page of Wands, Page of Swords. Why are they here? Page of Wands, Page of Swords. Page of Wands, Page of Swords. There we go. All right, so Page of Wands, Page of Swords, I'm showing the King of Cups. So there you are. There's your energy. And I feel as though you are going to be kinder, more romantic. You're going to be more available. You're going to be more emotionally available, that your heart chakra you're trying to open. I think you're trying to take a different approach than the one you had before. The Seven of Swords is here. That tells me that it's hard for you to open up Cancer. And I know many Cancers like this. It's hard for them to be transparent because they feel as though there is something afoot that is going to hurt them. That Seven of Swords is about deceit, but it could very well be because the Seven of Swords is coming up with the King of Cups here. I feel like it's something you're not telling that person. So maybe it's the deceptions on you. This is your wishes and dreams fulfilled. Sorry, this is the Nine of Cups. I didn't hold that up very long. This is the Nine of Cups, and I feel like the intentions that you're planting is to have your wishes fulfilled with this Taurus person. And then we have the Two of Cups. Yeah, I think that you like this person far more than you're willing to admit. In fact, I would say that you're probably in love with them or feeling feelings for them, that you miss them when they're gone. And there we go. We've got the Lovers this time, which is clarifying the Five of Swords. So you want to be their main person, the last man standing in love. And maybe you think that they're the perfect person for you. Clarify the Lovers, please. Clarify the Lovers, please. Clarify the Lovers, please. What do we have the lovers here? Clarify the lovers for Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We have the Hanged Man clarifying the lovers. So I feel like you're thinking about it. Is this person my person? Should I think about telling this person that I think they are my person? But I think you're scared. You're in the crab shell, thinking it over. I don't necessarily know that you're going to tell them. Maybe you won't use the L word, but you miss them a lot. Maybe that's the way you approach it. Just tell them that you miss them and leave it at that rather than using, you know, the word love. Because I feel like you feel this person is perfect for you, but you're not really doing anything to move forward. I think you're scared that this person is perfect for you, to be honest. So, okay, let's use the Witch's Oracle cards, the Witch's Wisdom. Let's see what sort of wisdom we can get for you. So what sort of advice do you have for our Cancer folks? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead. Cancer. All right. Let's get 2 cards from here. These are hard to shuffle because they're so big. Hard to shuffle. There we go. Okay, so we've got 2. Let's see what else we've got here. We have the Witch's Tower of the West, and that is autumn, it says here. And then we have the Candles and Magic. There we go. And so I'm just going to go to the book because it's been a hot minute since I used this deck, and I didn't use it very long when I got it because it wasn't the season for it. So let me look here. Watchtower of the West. Here we go. Okay, so Watchtower of the West, it says the West brings the water. So it may be... so it may impart connection and healing. Interesting. The West brings the water. It's you. You're a water sign, right? The West brings the water, so it may impart connection and healing and open your heart. Autumn reflects all that it has to reveal. Cast magic at dusk for emotions to heal. Cast magic. So that means that you want to manifest and meditate in the evening if you would like to have your emotions heal. It says, calling upon the guardians and the gatekeepers of the West. The season of autumn brings you recognition. Nope. The season of autumn brings you regeneration as it works in conjunction with the element of water. By visiting the Watchtower of the West, you are being assisted to enhance your psychic abilities. Now, if you have Cancer in your Sun, Moon, or rising sign, chances are you are someone who is quite intuitive. So it says here, whilst nature starts to turn within itself, reflect on where you have been and what has been done during the preceding months. And that's really what autumn is all about. Now, I live in the center of Canada, so we have all 4 seasons here. We're in autumn right now, and I really love the season of autumn because it does just that. It makes me reflect on what I've done in the past and what I can lay to rest in this season so I can move forward. It says here, allow water to wash over you to achieve harmony, inner peace, and tranquility. The West will open your heart and rein in any oversensitivity. Connect with the king and the queens of this season and receive a much needed cleansing and healing on all levels. The color blue represents the element of water and should be used in accordance with your magical workings in the time of dusk. So, magical workings, manifestation, meditation, the color of blue. So wearing the color of blue, it looks like can't hurt here. Autumn brings emotions to the surface in association with the card that flanks this one. It says here, look deep within to determine what really matters. The old ways that you viewed yourself and others are falling away. So I was kind of right here. And I felt like the sun, when I first pulled it, was about your spiritual levitation, right? That you were leveling up spiritually. That when I say that, I mean that you really are starting to see how the universe has a place in your life. That when you do manifest, thoughts become things and that those things are drawn towards you. It says, don't let your sensitivity get the better of you. Time for some peace and inner work. it is time for you. So I feel as though with the watchtower of the West, with autumn, I feel like it's time for you to heal. And so autumn is a time of healing. It's looking past, it's looking what's forward. It's a time of thinking about what you're going to need for the season ahead. You know, back in the day, they always had to, in the autumn, prepare for the winter or they could die, right? So they had to prepare food and anything else that they needed for the upcoming months because it was going to be very desolate for them. So let's look at candles and magic and see what that is. Candles, there we go. Candles, magic. It says magic comes from deep within. Ignite the flame, let it begin. Desire in mind, don't be the fool. Focus on your chosen tool. This magic is worked with harm to none. So mote it be, there it is done. And it says, which is wisdom. Your desire to work as a magical practitioner is acknowledged as candles illuminate the path of wise for you. Now it talks about magical practitioner. And to me that is, manifesting. That's manifesting. We all have the ability to do that. The spark of inner wisdom calls you to invoke the divine, for true magic begins with your desire to make something happen. So I think that's what you're doing here. Your desire to make something happen is your desire to connect with this Taurus or whatever the other sign might be. It doesn't have to be a Taurus, but it is your desire to connect with this person that you feel like you have feelings for, that you miss them and you had time with them before, but now that someone else has kind of swooped in and taken them off their feet, that you are now left with the ability to have to kind of draw them back with your manifestation, right? It says, never doubt your ability of focus, willpower, and visualization. For doing so, you are disregarding the powers of the world that live beyond that which is seen. Remember, all is magic and illusion. So it's almost as if life is magic and illusion unless you draw it to you. And that's the only real thing that you can count on. It says, believe in your tools as well as yourself is key as you keep in mind the threefold law when performing any magic ritual. I don't know what that means because I'm not a witch. Nonetheless, it says, this is the magical time for you. Your manifesting abilities are strong. Keep your thoughts and focus positive. Use candles at home, at bath time, and sacred ceremony. Study candle colors for healing and magical purpose. Keep shining brightly. So I'm not someone who uses candles for magical purpose, but I am someone who loves to burn candles. And I also love fire in the fact that you can burn away the things that you no longer need. So, you know, the walking away from things that don't serve you any longer, trying to get rid of old habits and move into new habits, you know, writing those things on pieces of paper and burning them in a cup, burning them in a bowl, what have you, burning them in the backyard fire if you want to. But I feel as though that it is something that you can do to let go of the things that you no longer need. Candles and the watchtower of the West. So you are a person who is quite intuitive. Cancers are highly intuitive. So I would suggest that, you know, it can't hurt to wear some blue. It can't hurt to manifest in the evening, as they're saying, at dusk. And really, that's all the advice that I have for you here. So I hope that that was a good reading for you. I hope that it did resonate with someone. If it did, please leave me a message below. And thank you again. Thank you so much, Cancer, for coming through for me and for all the watches, all the views, the thumbs up that you gave me. Thank you so much. Please look at these links here, because right now I do have a sale on. All of the sale information is going to be given to you here if you click on that link. And if you click on the other link, there's also going to be information about how you can enter yourself to get a free reading. I'm giving away 2 free readings, 30-minute readings at the end of each month. So if you want that, follow the links. And I'm out for now, and I'll see you next Monday. Thanks, guys.